You're walking through a completely normal day. Maybe you're at school. Maybe you're at work. Maybe you're just walking down a street you've seen 1,000 times before. Nothing seems unusual. Then something catches your attention. A clock. You glance at it. 3:17. You look away for a second. Then you look back. 8:42. That's weird. You stare at it. The numbers shift again. And then a thought appears in your mind. A thought you've never had before. Wait, I'm dreaming. And in that exact moment, everything changes. This is what your first lucid dream will actually feel like. But before getting into all that, let's quickly talk about what a lucid dream actually is. A lucid dream is simply a dream where you become aware that you're dreaming while the dream is still happening. That's it. I won't spend too much time explaining it because most people already know the basic idea, and we're here for the interesting part. What it actually feels like when it happens for the first time. Most people imagine lucid dreaming as suddenly gaining superpowers, but that's not usually how it starts. It starts with confusion. Your brain has spent your entire life convincing you that whatever you're experiencing is real. So even when you're standing inside a dream, a part of you still believes it's reality. When you first realize you're dreaming, your reaction probably won't be, "Awesome, I'm lucid dreaming." It'll be more like, "Wait, really?" You might check again and again. You might look around to see if everything is still there. The buildings, the people, the sky. The weird thing is, it usually is. The dream doesn't instantly disappear. Instead, it stays. And now, you're fully aware that none of it is real. Imagine realizing that the entire world around you is being generated by your own brain in real time. That's what makes the moment so strange. One of the biggest surprises for first-time lucid dreamers is how real it feels. Movies often make dreams look blurry or foggy. Real lucid dreams can feel incredibly vivid. The colors may seem brighter. The sounds may seem clearer. Some people even say it feels more real than waking life. You can touch things, feel textures, hear distant sounds, see tiny details. And that's when the second realization hits. You're not watching a dream, you're inside it. For the first time, you understand why people become obsessed with lucid dreaming. Because your brain has created an entire world that feels completely real, and now you're conscious inside it. Unfortunately, this is where many first lucid dreams end. The moment you realize what's happening, you get excited, really excited. Your thoughts start racing. I did it. I'm lucid dreaming. This is amazing. And then you wake up. Just like that. Game over. A lot of first lucid dreams last only a few seconds because people get overwhelmed by excitement. It's like finally reaching the boss battle and accidentally unplugging the console. Frustrating? Definitely. Normal? Completely. If you manage to stay asleep, the next thing you'll probably do is test your new powers. Most people immediately try to fly. And that's where expectations collide with reality. In your imagination, flying seems easy. In dreams, not always. Some people fly instantly. Others jump and slowly float back down. Others launch themselves into the air and immediately crash into a building. Dreams don't always follow logic. They follow expectation. If you truly believe you can fly, you probably will. If you're secretly doubting yourself, weird things start happening. Maybe you float sideways. Maybe you hover 3 feet above the ground. Maybe you accidentally phase through a wall. Dream powers often feel glitchy, like reality is running on a slightly broken game engine. And honestly, that's part of the fun. Then there are the dream characters, the people your brain creates to populate the dream. These are easily one of the strangest parts of lucid dreaming. Sometimes they act completely normal. Sometimes they don't. You might walk up to someone and ask, "Do you know this is a dream?" And they'll respond like it's the most normal question ever. Or they'll stare at you. Or they'll suddenly say something so bizarre that it makes absolutely no sense. The creepy part? Your brain is creating both sides of the conversation. You're talking to a character that exists entirely inside your own mind. And yet, it can still feel like you're speaking to another person. It's one of those experiences that's difficult to explain until it actually happens. Eventually, you'll notice something changing. The dream starts becoming unstable. Maybe the scene begins fading. Maybe your vision gets blurry. Maybe everything starts shaking. You try to hold on. You try to stay inside the dream. But it becomes harder and harder. And then, you're back. Lying in your bed. staring at the ceiling, wondering if that really happened. Your first lucid dream probably won't be perfect. You probably won't become a dream god. You probably won't spend hours flying through galaxies. It might last 30 seconds. It might last 10. But those few seconds could be one of the strangest, most unforgettable experiences you'll ever have. Because for a brief moment, you were awake inside a dream.